Good evening, friends and allies. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I am excited to get started. So excited, in fact, that I recorded an entire episode, 50 minutes, but none of the sound worked. So I'm going to go back and try to record audio over the top of that so that we don't lose all of that and have to start all over. But so that I could get a video out to you guys today, I wanted to just put out kind of like a mini episode, just 10 minutes or so, talk about some of the mods, talk about the game a little bit. That way I don't have to do it again in the follow-up video. So I'm just going to wander around Good Springs while I talk and maybe loot some random things. Um, but nothing too exciting is going to happen now. If you don't care about mods, if you don't care about DLC and things like that, feel free, go ahead and skip on to the next episode where hopefully the action will begin. Um, so this is the complete edition of Fallout New Vegas, or the Ultimate Edition, the Enhanced Edition, whatever edition they call it. There's so many now. It has all the DLC that came out. I don't know which quests are part of DLC and which are part of the vanilla. I'm not sure, since I've never played this before. I'm just going to go through the game and play whatever quests, do whatever quests I feel like doing, basically. Oh, a crowbar. I like how the picture on the bottom left has, like, Gordon Freeman glasses on, like the beard and everything. I'll go ahead and take those. As far as mods go, I'm going to have a link down in the description and the list of all the mods and everything. I'm just going to go through them real fast, but if you want to learn more about them, and I'm sure I'll talk about them over the course of this Let's Play, but if you want to learn more about them, definitely visit the link down there. There's tons of amazing mods out there. So obviously the first ones I should mention is just bug fixing. There's a lot of bugs with games like these huge open world games. Let's say Wasteland Hero. Oh yeah, Wasteland Hero. I'll go talk to them later. But there's obviously a lot of bugs and things with huge games like this, so several mods just fix a lot of those issues, and hopefully we won't see too many of those. Hopefully we shouldn't see many crashes, so things like that. A good chunk of these mods are visual overhauls, like enhanced blood textures, essential visual enhancements, which just makes a bunch of the small textures and things a bit higher quality. I don't have a good example to look at right this second, but interior lighting overhaul. Let's see if we can see that in action here. It's a bit darker inside, and the idea is that in most indoor locations the lighting is adjusted so that it looks a bit, I guess, creepier, a bit more realistic, not as bright inside. I'll be sure to turn on my Pip-Boy flashlight whenever we're inside and it's dark to make sure that you viewing can see what's going on. But that's one of them. What's another visual? Nevada skies. Let's go back outside and take a look at that. As you can see, the sky, the clouds look very nice. I don't know if they move or not, but the skies sure look very nice, and that's another visual mod. Beauty Pack Plus, let's see, and Character Overhaul. These two mods kind of come into effect when looking at a person. Let's take a look at this Wasteland Hero. I don't know if you can see, but the faces are a bit more high quality. Let's come over here. Take a look at this fella. Hello. So as you can see, the faces are a bit more cleaner, look a bit more nicer perhaps. So that's all the visual mods that I have. Another one is more perks, and another one after that is perks every level. So the idea is that more perks adds, I think 20, maybe more than that, perks to the game, and just kind of makes the whole perk choosing a bit more interesting, adding just a bunch of different variety and a bunch that are locked, and you have to do very specific things to unlock them. Perks every level is exactly what it sounds like. You get a perk every level. The idea here is that, more perks equals more variety, and I'm really excited to see some of the synergies that I can find with all these different perks. Gotta take that knife. And should be able to unlock some really interesting, cool combos of perks. I'm going to try really hard not to make myself too overpowered. I know getting a perk every level instead of every few might be kind of overpowered, so I'm going to try very hard not to do that. And I'm not going to take things that are going to make me
What do you need?
way too strong. Nothing. Time for me to go.
Later.
Bye, Wasteland Hero. Let's see, what else is there? Project Nevada. That's a huge one. That's like a mega mod. It's got a bunch of different stuff. It has, well, I can show you one. It has slow motion, bullet time. And that's probably how most of my combat will be. I'm not going to use VATs too often. I don't think I'm going to just aim down the sights and fight like this was a first-person shooter. I'm going to use bullet time a lot, and as you can see, my action points are draining down in the bottom right corner. And so that's why I wanted that high agility from before, was for that. And Project Nevada also adds health, or not health, it adds hunger, it adds thirst, dehydration, things like that. All that stuff I'm going to have to keep an eye on. There's also a weapon mod expanded. I know that every weapon has, or at least most weapons have some mods that they can, and ignore all the items in my inventory. I'll get all those in the next episode, which was technically already done, but had sound issues. So as you see in the upper right corner, there's a mod button, and the extended weapons mod extended mod should add a bunch of new mods to the game, things like that, to make it more interesting. There's also some quest mods, the Someguy Series. There's a bunch of different quest mods there, specifically Vegas Bounties 1, Vegas Bounties 2. They add various quests to the world, and I don't really know which ones are going to be vanilla and which ones are not. I'm just going to play them and hopefully encounter them as I go. And the last one I'm going to talk about is World of Pain, and that adds, I think, about 120 or 110 places to the Mojave. Can I zoom out at all any further? It doesn't look like I can. But just about 100 or so new places to explore and to check out. And it should be, a variety of difficulties, a variety of things that I'll find in there. Hopefully nothing too overpowered. And I'm just going to assume that they're a part of vanilla and just explore them as I come across them, any place that sounds interesting. And that's kind of honestly, pick Buffalo Gordon. That's just kind of honestly my goal for this Let's Play. I'm just going to do what sounds fun. I'm not necessarily going to race to finish the campaign. The idea is to be calm and to take... Oh, hello, good evening. The idea is to just take things slow and be calm. Have a good time. Don't rush, Just enjoy what we're doing. Enjoy the Mojave Desert, I guess, as much as you could enjoy on the desert in a post-apocalyptic world. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. Again, this is kind of a mini episode. I'm going to hopefully record some audio over the footage that I shot before. I don't want all that to go to waste. I did a ton of stuff around Good Springs. A lot of interesting, funny things happened, and I want to keep that for sure. So if it works, I'm gonna record some audio over that and then build those episodes for tomorrow and maybe the next day as well. So that's all for now. Thank you for joining me for this mini episode, and I'll see you next time.